From the depths of infinite, mysterious space to the dark pockets on the fringe of your sanity comes the collection of stories too maddening for the obtuse mainstream audiences, too incredible to be imagined, and yet here it is, impossibly impossible. Weird Frequencies. A short story anthology curated from the blasted mind from Pulp Stories from the moments between seconds. Featured in this anthology, T.H. Brandt from Secret Fire Books, Ira from SF Words of Wonder, Brian from Bad Taste Books, Jimmy from News from the Gelding, the Outlaw Levi Wallace from the Outlaw Levi Wallace channel, Eric Wag from the Eric Wag channel, Virgil from Literally Books, Andrea from Infinite Text, Richard from Vintage SF, Chris from Liminal Spaces, Joseph from Joseph Reads, Nick from the Book Graveyard, of course, and the evil genius himself, Jake from Pulp. Release date, you may ask? That's a good question that I don't have an answer for. It is unknown, but it should be any day now. Be on the lookout and be the coolest kid on your block when you have digested weird frequencies before everyone on MySpace is talking about it.
Alright, what's going on, everyone? It's time for our word salad, which is our update video. What we read, what we're going to be reading, the videos we made, the videos we're going to be making. We're talking new releases. We're going to give a shout out to some of our favorite videos that we saw that other people have made, have put out, have released. Our fellow friends over here on the vintage genre book section of YouTube. Not going to say it. First up, shout out to my beautiful wife who got me this Wolfman shirt. Check it out. Boom. Look at that. Isn't that something? It's beautiful. She said I needed a new wardrobe. She said I needed a new outfit for my videos. I didn't even realize that I had outfits. Turns out I do, and I needed new ones. All right, so up first we got this new release here. Just got this. It was snowing, super snowy Sunday. And I looked out the front door and I said, man, I hope nothing's out there. And I opened the door and there was something out there. Luckily it was in a bag. It was completely protected. And what is it? Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new issue of Men's Adventure Quarterly, Fatal Femmes. This is all about those ladies leading us poor innocent men down the road to destruction. And it has articles in here by some of our friends, including Terrence Lehu, who I think is actually sending me some books here pretty soon. Some of his releases. He's an author. We reviewed his book, The One Man's Treasure, last year. It's great, and he's got some new releases out, and he's going to send me some. So I'm looking forward to that. So Terrence writes a little Bond thing in here. I just got this. I haven't read it at all. So looking forward to reading that. It's going to be in our to be read section. And also there is a lot in here from Eric from the Paperback Warrior. A lot of contributions from Eric. And I'm very much looking forward to this, and it's available on Amazon right now. Or if you'd rather wait just a little while, you can get it directly from Bob Dice, co-editor. This is edited by Bob Dice and Bill Cunningham. And you can get it directly from Bob at menspulpmags.com. But you got to wait a minute. But if you want it right now, you can't wait. It is on the dreaded Amazon. Another new release that I ordered that I do not have yet is Tim Cottrell's The Price Guide to Pulps. He owns the bookstore, The Bookery, that's up the street from me. And he has been making the price pulp guides for quite some time, and they're always sold out. And I'm finally aware of its existence and able to purchase one. So we got the brand new 2025 Price Guide to Pulps, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited for it. Mainly just to have a list of all the pulps. I think it's going to be really cool to see what exists out there. What is out there? You know, like I said, I'm not an expert. So I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think it'll be really interesting to see what he has everything priced at. And, you know, I don't know, it gives you just kind of a basis of, am I getting ripped off? Is this kind of whereabout we are? I know it's just one guy's opinion, but he is an expert, and I'm looking forward to it whenever it gets here. I don't know. And all of this stuff will have links down in the description to where you can order yourself one. There's another thing that I don't have yet, and it's the brand new Paperback Parade, number 124, Gary Levisi's Paperback Parade, the fanzine for paperback collectors for vintage genre fiction. And I don't have it yet. Here it is, pictured right here. And Gary Levisi also, he has a YouTube, so we're going to link his videos where he is discussing it and he does a flip through of it. And also from Gary Levisi and Starkhouse Press is the Fantastic Detective, which I guess is a reissue of something that Gary put together 40 years ago. And he talks about when the crime genre, private detectives, when it mashes up with science fiction, fantasy, and horror. So it's when the genres cross, and it's a collection of all the information that he's gathered of the books that have come out with that cross genre of crime and the other genre fiction genres. Genre. How many times did you say it? A lot. But I'm definitely getting that, man. That looks so cool. And like I said, he has a video, and I'll put that link down there, and he describes exactly what it is much better than I ever could, because he wrote it. So we got 2 new releases from Fathom, and the Snowman is out. You can order it now. Norman Wagner, Snowman. This is the original U.S. edition. So I'm gonna put their cover up here, not this one. The new cover is by Stephen Andrade, and it's amazing. I love it. It looks wonderful. I do not have that version yet. I just have the advanced reading copy and one of the originals. The U.S. original, obviously. I just held it up. And also from Fathom is The Wilds. The Wilds is out. Juliet Wallace. I just read this, so we're going to talk about it in the red section. So you can get those at fathompress.com. Link down in the description. All right, so let's talk about some of the videos that I've made in case you've missed them. Obviously, it was October, it was Halloween, so we did a Halloween video where I showcase paperbacks, books that take place on Halloween or have to do with Halloween or have pumpkins on the cover. I also did a review of Panic by Chris Curry, which is a great 80s or 90s horror paperback that takes place on Halloween 2 times in 2 different eras, and it has to do with these mythical Scottish folklore creatures called the Green Jacks that enter our world through an unconscious person. They possess them and taunt this guy, the lead character. And there's a review for it, so I'm not gonna. Why am I reviewing it again here? I did a review of Night of the Wolf by Frank Belknap Long, werewolf book, Wolfman. And it wasn't that great, but the review is amazing, so go watch that. I did a live book haul. That was fun. I was recording the book haul, and I don't know if you guys realize this, but even the simplest stuff is hours of editing, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So you got a live one, and I announced it like an hour before I did it. So I was surprised at how many people showed up. They're fun. Live is fun, but you're not going to get that rewatch factor. I find it harder to rewatch someone's live video than to rewatch one of their recorded videos. It drives me crazy to miss out on the action. I want to comment like everyone else is commenting as it goes, so it's frustrating for me to rewatch a live. But I did it live because I was feeling lazy, and it was a lot of fun, and I love interacting directly with everyone, and yeah, it's a great time. Also live for Halloween, we did the annual EBS, annual Elusive Exclusive Book Society video Halloween episode where we do H.P. Lovecraft. This time we did the Dreams in the Witch House. Our special guest was Check Your Shelf, Paul and Steve at Check Your Shelf. Everyone wore costumes, and we had a great time. And it was funny. There's many laughing moments. Jake killed it with his Brown Jakin intro, where Brown Jakin summons the spirit of Charles Nelson Riley and hosts the beginning of the show, and it's so funny. Yeah, that was good. And speaking of Jake, I was also a guest on Jake's book haul. He had a book haul, and he was like, "What the hell, guys? You want to come on?" And it was I joined it, and Andrea Infinite Text, and Brian from Bad Taste, and of course Big Tim, Secret Fire. And I made fun of Jake's haul, and then we showed books of our own, and yeah, it was a good time. And once again, it's live, so it's a lot of fun while you're interacting. But you should go watch that. It was cool. As far as upcoming videos, me and Eric, Paperback Warrior Eric, recorded another episode of The Guide to Gothics, episode number 4, and we are talking Dorothy Daniels, The Tormented here. It's selling us supernatural. Does it deliver? I don't know. You're going to have to tune in. That's already recorded. It's going to be out Sunday night, I believe. Sunday night, Monday morning. So be on the lookout for that. And it is a great discussion. I love doing these videos with Eric. They're so cool. I wish we could just do it for a living. How cool would that be?
Nick is in the bathroom. He may be pooping his pants if we don't make it to the bathroom.
And then we got we're doing the next Elusive Exclusive Book Society video. It's live. It is on what day is it on? November 22nd. I believe it's at 7 p.m. Tentative. Tim hasn't set up the stream yet. I believe it is on the 22nd at 7 p.m. And we're doing an assignment series, Star Stealers. This is espionage. It's going to be on Secret Fire. Secret Fire Books. Tim picked it. You would think I picked it because I love the assignment, but I got Tim addicted. And now we're doing it on Tim's channel. This is a Sam Darrell. He is the star. He's the James Bond, sort of. I always say that he's somewhere in between the serious John le Carre and the more fantastical James Bond. And in the middle is Sam Darrell, serious, no nonsense. I'm only this far into it. It's about some mysterious agency, some mysterious criminals are stealing secret information from the U.S., Russia, and China through satellites. And then they're blackmailing the countries to pay for their own information back. So there you go. There's the premise. Be on the lookout for that. And our special guest, did I mention the special guest? He's very special. It's Jem from Mystery and Mayhem. He's going to be with us November 22nd at 7 p.m. on Secret Fire Books channel. Tune in. It's live. It's awesome. I'm going to be doing... I don't have the book yet. I just ordered it. I'm going to be doing a collaborative video with Keith from Tau Zero. And I follow Keith on Instagram, and he posted a small book haul, and in it was Quantum Leap #1. I don't know if you are aware of Quantum Leap. It was a television series in the 90s where In the future, this guy gets into this machine and it takes him back to the past, but he inhabits people's bodies. So he jumps into a person's body and then their essence goes to the future into a waiting room. And then there's always like some little moral conundrum that he has to solve. He has to make right what's once was wrong. What the hell did they say? He has to make right what once went wrong. That's what it is. And I loved it. It was one of my first TV shows that I watched as a kid, an adult show, that I was watching this adult show. And they did a series of books that are all new stories. And this is the first one. And we're doing that. We're going to talk about it. And it's going to be interesting. I've read one of the Quantum Leap books and it was just like an episode. So I'm assuming that's going to be enjoyable. I don't know. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know when we're doing it. Obviously, I don't even have the book yet. And then also, I think we're doing this. He mentioned it in a comment, and that is me and Grammaticus are going to be talking Star Wars. Huh? You guys ever heard of this? Star Wars? It's the first book. It's the first book written by George Lucas himself. And I just thought that it looked cozy, right? That's what I said when I did it in the book haul. It's a very cozy read to me. It's going to be very simple, and I think it'll be really funny to me and Grammaticus to talk about Star Wars, this thing that everyone in the world knows about. We're going to read the novelization. Should be cool. Grammaticus is a bright fellow. Maybe there'll be some bright insights. Some deep dive insights into the original George Lucas storyline. We'll see. And then upcoming, I have a big book haul. We went to the Dayton Book Fair, which is a yearly event, and every paperback is $1 and every hardcover is $2, and I got like 100 books, and there's a lot of doubles. I got a lot from my friends, to all my friends. That's going to be cool. It's going to be a big, long video, and I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to record it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it live. Maybe I'll start it and I'll be like, this sucks. I'm doing it. I'm doing it live. Cool. I almost didn't go. Because last year we were out of town. We went to go see Iron Maiden in Pittsburgh. And I watched it unfold on Facebook. Apparently, there was a bunch of resellers, the scanners, the cockroaches of the book reselling world. They bum rushed the gate at the beginning, and I guess it was chaos, and it was like almost fights, and I have a temper. And I already hate those people. And so when this year came around, I was like, I'm not gonna go. I was like, I don't want to get in some fight at the book fair, go to jail over books, which was something that could possibly happen. And then I saw that the book fair was like, oh, this same thing is not going to happen this year. We have police there. So they have police at the Dayton Book Fair because it gets violent down there. It's rough. I'm telling you, this is a rough city. You can't just have a book fair. You got to have police at the book fair. So I changed my mind and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. I'm not going to get there first thing in the morning. I am going to go the first day, but not first thing in the morning. And then, yeah, so I went. I waited about an hour and a half after they opened. So the gate thing was out of it. And it was chill. It wasn't bad. They were there. I was standing in the occult section looking for stuff for my wife, and there was a guy next to me, and his phone just going bing, bing every time they scan it. Bing, bing. And then they get one, I guess, when it's worth money, and it goes cha-ching. So he's like bing, bing, cha-ching. And I was just like, oh, I want to cram this thing up this dude's fucking ass. But I didn't. I calmed down and I stood in his way so he couldn't get through. And I looked at the occult books and blocked it off with my elbows and got what I wanted and got over to it, the crime paperback area, which they don't care about. And it was nice and peaceful. And I got tons of books. So yes, that book haul is going to be excellent. Story time. That was story time. All right, so now we're going to talk about what we have read since the last word salad, which was 3 weeks ago. And so we had the The Dreams in the Witch House, which we read, which we did the video for. And I read The Wilds. I finished this. So there will be a review coming soon. And I really enjoyed it. It's a survival story. Is it horror? Is it supernatural? Maybe, maybe not. But it's about these kids that are out in the Sierra Mountains where the Donner Party got stuck, and then they get stuck. And then are the Wilds playing tricks on them? Is it getting into their minds? Is it their minds just losing on its own? I don't know. You got to tune in for that. This is, like I said, one of the Fathom reissues. This is out now. You can get yourself a copy at fathompress.com. And it was great. Spoiler alert. And then, I know, I'm just going to talk about things we've already talked about. The Dorothy Daniels, The Tormented. We read that. Coming out this Sunday. We're going to chat about it. And then the upcoming reads are just the groups, the collaborations that we're doing. And I'll probably grab something else. And I definitely want to read the new Men's Adventure Quarterly. I want to go and read some of those, the Men's Adventure library that they sent me, the Cryptozoology, the Robert Silverberg Exotic Adventures. Just, oh my God, there's so much to read and so little time. I'm trying to get this all through. Not to mention the Worst Things Waiting back here that Alan gave me, the Manly Wade Wellman, all these books that we got. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going, read as much as we can. All right, and then so finally we have just one shout out, and it has to do with what I was talking about in an earlier video where I wanted to celebrate bookstores. I wanted to give shout outs to the local bookstores, the brick and mortars, the ones out there doing it, that exist, that are striving to exist. And I thought it'd be cool if we all got together and just made videos about our local bookstores. You should buy more books from them. They need your support. Yes. So, speaking of that, coincidentally, Exclamation Station, Zach over at Exclamation Station did a video where he was in the U.S. and he was traveling in the Midwest, and he made a stop at a bunch of independent bookstores and also a Half Price Books. I mean, Half Price Books still is awesome. Still shout out to them, but he went to each store and he talks about the store, and then he talks about what he got there, what their prices were like, what the atmosphere was like, and it is a great video. Everyone, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. We're going to put it down in the description. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, folks. And that's it. That's all we're doing for this word salad. Fingers. And yeah, hopefully it was short and sweet. I'll see you on Sunday for the Guide to Gothics. Or you'll see me. I won't see you. And we're out of here. Turn it off.
Urinating golden streams of pee-pee.